Welcome to our next update. In the last video we gave you an overview of our land, but there's so much more to see and discover here, but to be honest, we haven't gotten around to it ourselves yet, because it is so absolutely huge. In this episode we will clean up the hill ruins and prepare them for later renovation. Have fun with our update. Before we can start cleaning the ruins, Lillian and I would like to set up a tent to live in for the first days and weeks. As we mentioned in the first episode, Lillian's mom wanted to put a tiny house on the land that we can use as a home during the construction phase, but it will be a while before that happens. We also have the option to sleep in the house of Lillian's parents. It is located in Alentejo, which is about an hour's drive from our property. However, as we don't want to drive the distance every day, we would like to create an opportunity to live directly on the land. Let's start with the big ruin. While tearing down the interior walls, we noticed that they are made of old clay bricks that are so nice that we want to keep them. So, tear them down, clean the bricks and stack them. We're not sure yet how we want to use them, but they would look great as an outdoor floor or path. We'll use the rubble from the ruins to enlarge the area in front of the mud house, so that we have a larger terrace here later on. The way is a bit long, but we can reuse the rubble and don't have to drive it away. Mal nachher.
Ja, eigentlich.
In the meantime, Roland has built a shelter in the old chicken house next to the large ruin, so that we have a shelter for tools and ourselves when it rains. For this we used old metal sheets that we found scattered around the ruin. It doesn't look fancy, but it does the job and is completely free. Willkommen. Jetzt kann ich bewusst umstellen. Was essen? Noch mit dem Stahlseil. Ja. Das ist der Angler. Die kommt und der passt gar nicht. Tearing down the wall was very easy, as the wall was no longer very stable. The only problem was that we again had countless beautiful stones that wanted to be stacked. Finally, we managed to clean and stack the stones. It took twice as long as we thought, and there were 3 times as many as we expected. But it was worth it. After the stones is before the stones. In the second part of the ruin, the floor was no longer made of clay, but of granite stones. So it's time again to get them out, clean them and stack them. The granite stones are perfect for making a wall, so Roland has to help out and stack them. Here it is, the cleaned up ruin. The ruin looks much bigger and gives us so many opportunities to realize our ideas. In one of the next episodes, we will show you our ideas in a more detailed way. If you have any spontaneous idea or inspiration for us, please let us know in the comments. The clay house is much smaller than the larger ruin and has around 30 square meters. The walls are made of 60 centimeter wide clay blocks, which gives super nice insulation. The ruin is perfect for a small apartment with a sleeping loft, but definitely needs larger windows as the view from here is just super beautiful, and Portuguese people generally always have very small windows in their houses, as this keeps the house nice and cool in the summer.
Wenn ich den so mache, kann ich lieber Fahrrad fahren. Wenn du eine bestimmte Geschwindigkeit dafür alles gut. Ja, die Musik ist klasse.
the storehouse. The ruin has 2 entrances, so you could also make 2 houses out of it. But before we could even enter the ruins, Roland has to clear them completely from brambles. Let's check out the ruins. The floor of the first room is completely covered with roof tiles and brambles. Let's see what floor is underneath and how well we can shovel away the roof tiles. The second room consists of a small path that was probably used to feed the animals. Later on, the large room was used for living. The floor here is made of concrete, which makes it easier to remove the rubble. The shovel was completely useless here, so I had to pick up the rubble by hand. As you can imagine, it wasn't fun at all. As you can see, the second room was much easier to clean. So while I spent hours cleaning the small room, my dad cleaned the big room in no time. In the meantime, Lillian has found huge grapevines in a small garden in front of the storage house. Of course, she had to carefully dig them out and secure them. Unfortunately, the vines grow very close to the entrance and the trunk can hardly be bent in one direction. We're securing them for now, but we may have to cut them back to get them growing in the right direction again. We have finally managed to clean the storage house, so let's continue with the goat shed. The goat shed is built by hand from quarry stones. It's in a good condition and looks great when it's clean. We would like to turn the shed and the chicken house into an outdoor area with an outdoor kitchen. At last, we reached the terrace and the small garden. The terrace is surrounded by a wall that is pretty unstable and barely holds. So we decided to demolish it and use it as a foundation for a concrete floor.
Du machst hier, okay? Ich mach aufhauen. Ich mach aufhauen. Aufhauen. Was ist das Ding?
Boah, das ist ganz schön groß.
Boah, hat viele Kinder, Junge.
That's it for our cleanup work. Let's take another look at the results. That's it for today's update. We hope you enjoyed it. If so, tune in again next week. Thanks for watching.